What's up, guys? FM Campbell here. Welcome to episode number 23 of the Aston Villa series. Now, we left you last... I feel like I start every episode with we left you, but we did leave you, and we're coming back, so there we go. We played Tottenham on the first day of the season away at White Hart Lane, and we managed to beat them 2-1. Lukaku with 2 goals, starting his Premier League career with the mighty Aston Villa very well, and nearly got a hat-trick actually, hit the post as well late on. We played Lech, we beat them 2-0 at home. We actually was quite tight over the two legs. Memphis Depay in the 4th minute, and Stephen Colker with the second in the 14th minute. We then had a bore draw with Newcastle at home as well at Villa Park, so I would have liked to have won that game. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way. Flanagan and Romero were booked, and that's pretty much all that happened the whole game. Lech, though, in the return leg actually beat us and made it the first loss after a great pre-season and start of the league, obviously. It meant that we won 3-2 on aggregate, so we were quite lucky to go through actually. Everton got the only goal for us, and then we had Sunderland, which again we drew 2-2. A Phil Jones own goal, another Lukaku goal, he's third in the league, and Gaston Romero actually got an 85th minute equaliser. So we actually have a good excuse for this, I guess. We have so many players that are out on international duty, and some of them actually gone out since then. But we had the likes of Scuffate, Jonathan Silva, Sebastian Corchia, Lucas Romero, Memphis Depay, and Lacazette all out on international duty. But very frustrating. But yeah, no, I was really happy with the Tottenham result. It was a great comeback. Varela got the goal in the 16th minute. Lukaku got his first in the 49th minute, so 4 minutes into the first half. And then we got an 87th minute winner. So very, very late on that Lukaku got the goal. Very, very pleased with that. In regards to the Europa League, the win against Lech on aggregate put us in to the Europa League. This is who we drew in the group. We got a tougher group than last year. We got Real Sociedad, Hamburg, and Charleroi. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that the wrong way in the comments below. But yeah, no, it's not a tough group, but it's a tougher group, I like to think. So yeah, I think we should win that group, if I'm honest. I think we're good enough to win it. The other teams that are in it in the tournament aren't that great, to be fair. Dnipro, Trabzonspor, Stade de Reims, Slavia Prague, Victoria Pilsen, Fiorentina, Legia Warsaw, Haifa, Olympiacos, Dynamo, Maribor, Kasim Pasa, Tottenham, Besiktas, Young Boys, and Molde. That's quite a tough group. Borussia Mönchengladbach, Fenerbahce, Spartak Moscow, Astana. That's quite a tough group as well. Zenit, Ajax, Slovan Liberec, Rio Ave. United are in the Europa League, you forget that. Man United, Anderlecht, Dynamo Moscow, Toulouse, Roma, Braga, Spartazan, and Stade Rennais. Another tough group. Basel, Lille, Rapid Vienna, St Mirren. Then we got Sevilla, Stuttgart, Barté, and Vorskla. And then finally in Group L, we got Juventus, big giant in there, Metalist, Kharkiv, Feyenoord, and Oostende. So it's going to be tough. I'd like to get further than we did in the last one. I'm hoping we get a luckier draw than Atletico. But yeah, no, I think we've got a good opportunity, a good chance to push forward. Obviously, Napoli beat Atletico in the final, the last one in last year's tournament. I think we can progress from the group stage. Hope that we avoid a big team, especially if we can finish top of the group, which would be good. So avoid, hopefully, presuming that the big teams in the other groups will finish top of their groups. And yeah, hopefully we have a good opportunity to go forward and maybe press for the semi-finals this time and get past the quarters like we did last year. Us progressing to the group stage meant that we got 966k for reaching it. So yeah, good little financial bonus going in there. Just a relatively tough group though, it's not too bad. We're going to push on all fronts, on all trophies. We've got, hasn't been drawn yet for the FA Cup. We've been drawn in the Capital One Cup. Our first game is away to Leicester. So, I mean, that's winnable. The league, I'd like to reach the Champions League. And the Europa League, I'd like to win the group and progress from there. I can't remember what the board expected of us in the Europa League. Reached the group stage. So we've already hit our target. We've reached the group stage already. So the same as last year. We've already reached our target. So that's good. That's some good news. So, yeah. What else has been going on? We've been struggling to loan out a lot of players. Under 21s, we have a lot of players that have obviously recently joined that we're struggling to loan out. Our loose kiss was struggling to sell or loan out, although he is wanted at the moment. Todd Kane was struggling to loan out. Ryan Strain, Cardozo, Nortvit's injured. Ekdal's injured. Nick Powell, struggling with him. Delph struggling to sell. Ty Deer was struggling to loan. Abid, Torvin's staying. In fact, they're both staying. So yeah, we're struggling to loan out those guys. Angelos, let's try and speak properly, shall we? Angelo Enriquez is unfortunately failed a work permit, even though he'd been playing for Man United in this country. Very, very strange, but we're going to have to appeal for a work permit later on. Under 18s, struggling. There's a couple of players. They're not great. I'm going to be completely honest. It won't let me bring this over. Why is that? Why won't it let me bring that over? Let's see if I can. No, fair enough. Why are you doing that? There we go. So yeah, we've got some players with good potential. Adam Shepherd, not great. Issa Solomon's probably the best potential player. And we've got Nicky Clements. That's not too bad. I think he's at the centre midfielder. Yeah, he's not too bad. He's got good technical attributes actually. We'll see how we go with him. But yeah, I mean, we'd like to get some of these players first team football, get them some experience. I do tend to like to keep a lot of these players until they're 18. So when they would really step up to the under 21s team, I would like Joshua Webb. He's 21. Why are you in this squad? Oh no, he isn't. He's just available for them. Okay, that's weird. So yeah, I do like to keep a lot of these just to sort of learn through the youth system. I do play them, make them available for the under 21s, and then I'd make the first team available when they're injured or unfit as available for the under 21s. So sometimes they will play with first team players, which is good experience for them. And we've got a good youth system anyway, so it's vital for them to get the early stages in at the club, learn our tactic, learn our ways early on, and then I tend to loan them out to get them experience. Then I make a decision whether they've got a future at the club in the long term. We've got a new kit sponsorship deal, 300k per year. That's a 3-year deal as well. It should be in here. There it is, 3-year additional kit sponsorship deal at 305k per season. Ends in 2019. We've got a 1-year general sponsorship that ends in 2017. So hopefully we'll get a big influx and a big amount of sponsor. Hopefully we can sort of hit the 15/20 million mark next season. Scouts allowed. It was increased to 13 from 10. So that didn't make sense in my writing. Yeah, so the scouts allowed that we can have has been increased from 13 to 13 from 10. So we've approached 3 scouts. We're just trying to widen our scouting knowledge and our the pool of players that we can have a look at. I don't think, have we got these in yet as of yet? Yeah, so is this one of them? Yeah, so we've got a 17 and 18 scout from Greece. He's coming in. We've got another one from Argentina, 16 and 17 ability and potential. He's coming in. Another one as well, Prokopov from the Ukraine, 19 and 20. Very good scout, this guy. Yeah, so he's coming in as well. So they're the 3 scouts we've got coming in. Obviously got Franco Ramos joining at the end of the season. Donosien, I'd like to get more wages for. Luke Garbett we've recalled. Jack Grealish, Tottenham made an offer and we rejected them. Nicholas Stark again, loan offers that we rejected. So yeah, we've got some new scouts coming in, which is good. In regards to pushing for the season and where it leaves us in the league after the results, we're actually in 7th place. Ironically, we're always in 7th place by the sounds of it, the way things are going at the minute. Hull are randomly in 3rd, but we're only 3 games in, so it's very much early doors. Lukaku is joint 2nd top scorer. I think we can get him top scorer this season. I think he's that good. I really rate him in this game. I had him at United before the winter update, and he was absolutely incredible. We are rotating him though with Icardi, so Lukaku's playing the bigger games, Icardi's playing the smaller games. So I'd like to have Lukaku being our main first team striker consistently, but I think it pushes the decision on what we're going to do with Icardi, because Lucas Cano is actually a really decent level as well, and he can come into the first team as potential backup straight away. So I mean, Icardi's value is 11 million. He's only 23. He's got 4 years left in his contract. So I mean, probably 2, maybe 3 seasons tops, and that's when we might look to sell him and make some money. Depends what happens to his value over the season, I guess. But he's so good. But it's just that Lukaku's ridiculously good as well. He's a consistent performer, relishes big matches. Icardi is really good actually, isn't he? Composure 15, finishing 16. He's a good penalty taker as well. Oh, we've got such a good strike force. It's so good. But that is pretty much the end of the episode. There hasn't been too much go on since then. The next time we speak to you will be after the Hamburg game in the our second group game in the Europa League. We'll also have played the Capital One Cup game against Leicester. And we'll also have played City, United, Everton, all in the league, with Liverpool and Chelsea to come. So real big games in the next episode. And that's pretty much it. So that's been the end of the transfer window. I don't think we've done any more deals since. Actually, we might have. There's much more gone on since we left you. Oh, there has. There's been one deal. Doria has joined. I completely forgot about him. We were looking to potentially sell Phil Jones, but we've signed Doria. 6.5 million in value already. We signed him for 7 million. 21 years old. He's a really good player, this guy. There's a lot of 15s in there to push up. We've got heading at 15, marking at 15, tackling needs work. Natural fitness is good at 15. Great strength at 15. Jumping reach, agility and acceleration. He's very quick centre back. 6'3". Yeah, I really rate Doria still. He's always, he seems to always be that centre back on FM that is just always looking incredible. We spent a total of 105 million. What's happened going outbound? We've had Ollie Bayliss go to Stockport on loan. Callum Robinson to Sheffield United on loan. Kalinic, actually, I think we've already done these. Yeah, I think we've already done these. No, we can't have. Kalinic to Benfica. I remember doing that in the last episode. Oh, because of the 12th of August. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Jed Steer to Leyton Orient on loan, because obviously we have now Timo Horn and Scuffey as our goalkeeping options. Janoy Donosien's gone to Tranmere. Corey Taylor we let go on a free. He's really not that great. And Harry McCurdy is also really not that great. We let him go on a free as well. So that's pretty much it. That's the transfer window concluded. We sold 70 million, spent 105, really invested in some big name players and some real big signings, and really shows that we're really pushing forward to hit them Champions League spots, and hopefully we can get it at the end of the season. So let me know your predictions now that you've seen who we've brought in. We'll look at the transfer window, who's left on the transfer list. That's expiring in 1 year. Are you going to come up or not? Any day now. Here we go. So on the transfer list currently we've still got Lucas Silva's on there. Kenny Tete at PSG is not too bad. Chris Smalling, English centre back. He's probably not quite good enough for us anymore. We've got real good centre backs. We've got a good amount of English players as well, which is always good. Flanagan, Jones, Colker, Garbett, Hughes, Cook. Grealish is Irish. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so that's it. But yeah, plenty of homegrown players in there to play with. Still got loads of under 21s as well for the registration. And that will conclude the episode. So I'll see you guys on Friday for episode number 24. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a like if you've enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're loving the content. Don't forget about the York series, the Building a Force series that we've got going on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then also we have the World Network game on Saturdays, 1 o'clock every week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in 2 days' time. Thank you for watching, and peace.